What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About the Sneakers, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you should already know from the thumbnail as well as the title, that is correct guys, we are unboxing the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE All-Star Weekend, ASW, Black Carbon, all of these different names guys, you get the point. Now before we get started, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. And I do have a special announcement guys, we did hit the 900 subscriber mark. That is a big deal right here on the channel guys, so thanks to all of you smashing that subscribe button. All the newcomers, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that button now, as well as the like button, because it does go a long way and help the algorithm. So I really appreciate you guys doing those two things, but I did want to shout that out guys, because it would not be possible without you all to hit the 900 subscriber mark. That is a big deal. We are actually at about 910 plus, somewhere around there. So big ups to y'all, because it's not just me that makes this happen, it's you all as well. You all keep me motivated to keep bringing the content here on the channel, and I really appreciate it. Can't say thank you enough. Now I don't want to make this a long drawn out video guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so as you can see, we have the shipping box here. Now this package came from Finish Line, so big ups Finish Line for the W on these. I really appreciate it. Comment below guys, let me know if you all went after these sneakers. Now I did have an opportunity to get these shoes probably about a month ago, but at the time I was picking up other releases. I was recovering from Christmas, spending money and stuff like that, so I did not get those when I saw them in store. I did have the chance though, and I wish I would have got them then, but I did not. So luckily I was able to capitalize and grab these off of Finish Line. So once again, big ups Finish Line for the W. All right, and as you can see here, we have our handy dandy box cutter on deck. Got the blade out. All right, and we'll start by making the top cut across the box and hit these little side panels. Bam, got it. All right, and that's all we have to cut. We have our slide out style box here, pulling that out. All right, and this looks like some sort of a receipt or I guess this may be a return label. I'm not too sure. We'll throw that back in there, get that out the way. All right, guys, and here we have the box, which is our typical black Air Jordan box. We have our golden Jumpman right there on top, smack dab in the center. We have golden Jumpman on one side of the box. We have our typical Jordan and Nike branding on the bottom of the box. And on the other side of the box, we have that golden 23 with our side sticker. And the side sticker reads Air Jordan 1 Mid SE ASW, which stands for All-Star Weekend. For those of you who may not know, the colorway reads black, white. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan, and the suggested retail value is $125 US. All right guys, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, as you can see, we have our typical flip lid on the box. Right there on the inside of the box, we have a lot number. We got our standard white tissue paper with the 23s all over it. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there you have it guys, the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE ASW, or All-Star Weekend, better known as the Carbon or Black Carbon. A very clean looking sneaker in my opinion. Had to have this shoe in the collection guys. Plus I wanted to bring this review to you all. Again, comment below, let me know if you went after this shoe or if you will be going after it. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. All right guys, so this sneaker is looking very clean in my opinion. I really love patent leather. I'm a fan of patent leather. I'm a fan of black, white, all of that good stuff. So this is 100% my cup of tea. However, let's go ahead and go over the shoe a little bit in depth. As you can see here, we have a black outsole, white midsole, white leather here on the mid panel. This is that smooth leather. It is not soft, it's pretty stiff, which is something we're accustomed to seeing on the Air Jordan 1 mids. We get black patent leather wrapping around the toe cap, as well as going up this accent to the eyelets. More black patent leather here on this eyelet. And as you can see, there's a difference on the rear side of the shoe. We have that carbon fiber right there on the swoosh, as well as the heel of the shoe and the ankle. Very dope. Now I'm not too sure why they decided to separate it, put carbon fiber in the back and patent leather up front, but it is what it is. That is what they chose, and it's not a bad look to me. Although it would be nice to see the carbon fiber all over the shoe, even in the front. However, I do love patent leather, so it's not a bad thing for me. I still like the shoe regardless, and I love the color blocking. The fact that it is that Chicago color blocking sets it off that much more. But I also think this shoe would have looked nice if it was all patent leather as well, minus the carbon fiber. However you want to do it. Glad we got a little bit of both, I guess, per se. Now right there on the ankle, we do have the Air Jordan Wing logo embossed in white. Very dope touch. Love the contrast on that. They could have easily made that black as well, and you wouldn't be able to see it. So to make it white makes it stand out and legible. Love it. However guys, that is all we have for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along, and onto the medial side of the shoe, we have an identical look as we had on the lateral side, just minus that Air Jordan Wing logo. Onto the top of the shoe, as you can see, that white just going around our midsole, black patent leather going around the toe cap, white leather here on our toe box, which is stiff as well. But if you have seen some of my other Air Jordan 1 mid videos, you will know that I'm a fan of this stiff leather that is on the toe box as well as the side panels. And the reason being is because it's almost like a shield on the shoe. It doesn't crease nearly as bad as the soft leather. Now I do like the soft leather because of how it feels. It feels nice, but when it comes to creases, it doesn't do that well. But as you can see here guys, we do have some black standard flat laces in place, a black nylon tongue, and onto the top of the tongue, as you can see, we do have that Jumpman logo in our little black box tab, but a little bit of a difference. This one has a white ring going around it, and that is sort of the theme for the All-Star weekend this year for the NBA. Now I'm not sure if that's something that is going to be on jerseys or anything like that, but as far as Jordan brand goes, this is the way they are symbolizing it on their sneakers. Now there is a low version of this shoe as well. I want to say it's all black, or it may have some white in it somewhere. I can't remember honestly, but it is pretty clean as well. It does have that same ring around the Jumpman, as well as a pair of 6 rings that I hear people calling the Motorsport. I was not picking up Jordans back then whenever that so-called shoe dropped, so I'm not too up to date on the Motorsport or anything like that. Sorry guys, just something I never had or owned. But I did notice that ring going around that shoe as well, and that is also a black and white sneaker, so I believe it is sort of an All-Star weekend theme as well. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Looking at the rear of the shoe, as you can see, we have that black outsole, white midsole, black going up the back in that carbon fiber, as well as that little tab right there. A little bit of white showing on each side, and we also get white right there on the Achilles heel area in leather. And on to the part that I struggle with the most guys, very tightly laced shoe, so it's really hard to see inside of here, so I will go ahead and explain it for you. As you can see, we do have a black sock liner, we get a cardboard shoe tree inside, we also have a black insole, and on that black insole we get the same identical look that we have right here on the tongue, just that Jumpman with the ring going around. Again, I believe that is what's symbolizing All-Star weekend for the NBA this year, so comment below, let me know if you guys do know if that is the symbol for it or what. I know this is a Jordan, so I don't know if Jordan brand made the jerseys or what, but we may see that on the jerseys as well. I'm honestly not too sure. Anyways, last but not least guys, we have our outsole, an all black outsole, and if you know, I'm really fond of the outsole when it is all black because that makes it so much easier to wear, so much easier to keep clean, and it just has a nice look overall. In my opinion, I love black, so this is it for me guys. Love it. Now, something I do want to point out, if you guys have not seen my last video, the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE Signal Blue, please go check that video out guys, because I discussed something in that video that I am now going to show you in this video that does separate Air Jordan 1 Mids from Air Jordan 1 Highs. Now I'm going to have to explain a little bit of it here, but if you want to see details of it, make sure you go check out that Air Jordan 1 Mid SE Signal Blue video, which is my last video prior to this one, and what I'm about to explain will make that much more sense. Alright guys, looking at this shoe a little close in detail, what I mentioned in my last video is that Air Jordan 1 Mids and Air Jordan 1 Highs do have some differences that some people may not notice, and that is the cut on the sneakers guys, just going around every accent, all the way up to the eyelets, all the way up to the ankle, every cut that you see. Maybe not so much the Nike swoosh, but the heel, all of these different things. On the Air Jordan 1 Mid, it is rounded, it is tucked. Basically, when they cut it here, they tuck it and then they stitch over it. So I'll show you guys up close. You can see around there, it is rounded on these areas. Some people may not notice that on the mids. You can also see it right there. It is rounded and tucked and then stitched over. It's not cut like we see on the High OG. But on my last video, you will see that that shoe does have cuts going all around it. Now on the grade school pairs, they tend to cut those and just leave it as is like our High OGs. But on these men's mids, they tuck it, and I'm really not fond of that look. I don't care for it at all. I wish it would be cut just like the High OGs. That tucked, rounded look just looks generic to me. But I did want to point that out guys, because in the last video I didn't have a shoe to compare it with, and now I do. Well, actually I do have more mids. I just didn't want to go pull them all out just to do it for that video, so I figured I'd come across another mid, which I did, and I figured I'd just go ahead and explain it in this video. So make sure you go check that video out to understand a little bit more about what I'm talking about. If if you can't see on camera what I'm pointing out. But again, just look at this accent here. You can see it's tucked underneath there. It's cut and then tucked and stitched. As to where if you look at our Nike swoosh right here, it is just cut. It's not tucked and stitched or anything. So this is again a difference that you will see on mids versus highs. However, this video has gone a little bit longer than I expected, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. Once again, comment below, let me know if you went after these shoes or not. How are you guys feeling about All-Star Weekend? Are you excited? Because you know, everything has been going on in the world. Last year was a little bit different. I can't honestly remember, did it get canceled? I don't know, I can't think. But hopefully this year things are a little bit better All-Star Weekend wise. Hopefully people can attend and stuff like that. But again, comment below, let me know what you think about this sneaker overall. Now let's go ahead and do one more quick 360 on the shoe. All right, let's get one last look at the shoe before we put it away. All right, guys, and you just saw it right here on All About the Sneakers, the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE ASW All-Star Weekend, carbon, black carbon, all of those good things. You get the point. Now, once again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. If you're really feeling this video as well as that sneaker or just the content in general, smash that thumbs up for me, guys. It goes a long way. It does help the algorithm, as I mentioned before, and I'd really appreciate it. Once again, big ups to all of my subscribers for helping us get to the 900 subscriber mark. If you're a newcomer and you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. Join the team, join the family, join the squad, whatever you want to call it, right here on All About the Sneakers, because we are constantly putting out content for you guys, and I will continue to improve the channel as long as I'm motivated enough to do so, all by the help of you all. Let's get it. However, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakers, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.